I just want to share with you something that I've been using for the last 5 months that I really, really love, and it's called BitNest. Now, BitNest is a fully decentralized platform or a liquidity pool that will generate you passive income every 28 days if you choose to do so. Now, let me be very, very clear. I am not a financial advisor. I am not giving you financial advice. Just do your own research and review the information. And if you like it, then go ahead and try it. But if not, then again, just consult with a financial advisor. But now let me just show you really quick why I really like BitNest. Now, again, it's a liquidity pool, fully decentralized, with over $37 million right now in the liquidity pool. And all you have to do in order for you to register with this is get the link from the person that invited you, and you're going to go ahead and grab it and put it here on the search bar. Now, once you see that link, just click on enter and make sure that you are on BitNest, but it's showing the referral link. Once you do that, all you have to do is connect your MetaMask wallet to the platform. Now, make sure that your MetaMask is first installed into your browser, and make sure that it is open and unlocked before you go ahead and do that. So notice my MetaMask is unlocked, and all you have to do is click on Connect Wallet. Again, always verify that the link is showing when you are connecting your MetaMask for the first time, right? So once you click on Connect Wallet, you're going to be able to click on MetaMask here, and you're going to get a couple of prompts that are going to basically get you to connect your wallet to BitNest. Now, notice when you first do this, by the way, you're going to get multiple prompts, but because I'm already registered, it's going to give me some of this. One of the main ones that you want to see is the one that says signature request. You're going to click on confirm, and once your wallet is connected, you're going to see your wallet here. Now that you are connected, you can go ahead and click on invite friends and copy your own link. And if you want to share this with other people, you'll be able to connect, like basically you share that link, and they do have a referral program where you're going to be able to earn some commissions for anybody that does participate. But once you got your link and you copy it, you saved it, then what you want to do is you want to go on loop. Now here is the main thing. They do have other features like the saving box and things like that, but know one thing, this is the main one that I use, right? So I'm just going to talk about BitNest Loop right now. Now, this right here is very simple. You can select either 1 day, 7 days, 14 days, or 28 days. I personally only use the 28 days, but let me just show you and give you an example of what percentages you're going to earn if you decide to do the 1 day. So let's say we have $100, right? For 1 day, you're going to earn 0.4%. If you select the 7 days, you're going to earn 4%, right? 4%. If you select the 14 days, you're going to get 9.5%. And if you select the 28 days, you're going to get 24%. So the way this works is simple. Once your wallet is connected, the money is going to be coming out of your MetaMask. And once the 28 days are over, automatically, because it's fully decentralized, it will go back into your MetaMask. Okay? So what kind of crypto do you need for this to work? Let me show you really quick. So once you are on your MetaMask here, for example, what you want to need is you're going to need to have at least $5 to $10 in BNB or Binance Coin. You're going to need to have at least $5 to $10 in Ethereum. And the money that you're going to put in circulation has to be USDT Tether from the BNB network or BSC network, right? With that little yellow logo down here, right? So once you have that set up, you have some BNB, you have some Ethereum, and most importantly, you have USDT from the BNB network, you're going to be able to see your balance here. So see, my balance says $2,000, and then if I go to my MetaMask again, you're gonna see that I have $2,000. So exactly the same amount. So now, what do you want to do? For example, let's say, for example, that you want to put some of this your money to work for you. You want to set it up. For the sake of this video, will be setting up $1,000 into circulation. Now, if I were to scroll down, you can see the previous orders that you already have set up. As you can see, I have a couple of orders here. One of them I have for $2,261. That is going to give me about $2,800 in the next 10 days, right? This one I set up earlier while I was trying to record a video, but guess what? My mic wasn't working. So I have to do this again for you guys. But this one right here is $1,000, right? I will get $1,240, and it will be about in 28 days, correct? But let me just show you how you will go about doing this right here, right? So you put in the amount, double check that you have enough in your balance, make sure you are clicking on the right amount of days that you want to set this up for, and then click on circulation, right? Once you do that, it's going to pop up, MetaMask is going to pop up again. It's going to open up MetaMask, and it's going to ask you to confirm that transaction, right? So once MetaMask pops up, it's going to calculate and estimate the charges, right? So you're going to see it's $1,000, and then you're just going to click on confirm, right? So it's taking the money from MetaMask, put it in circulation, and as you can see here, the transaction is going to say submitted. You're just going to want to wait until it says transaction complete. Okay, so it says your transaction was canceled. Okay, could be completed, so it was canceled. Okay, so let's see why it was canceled, right? So let me just refresh to make sure that it didn't go through. Okay, so I guess it didn't go through. So let's go ahead and try it one more time. So I'm gonna click on 28, putting 1,028 days, and I'm gonna click on circulation. Let's see if it works this time. Again, sometimes, if the system is slow, it might give you some trouble, right? So now I'm gonna click on confirm again, and let's hope that this time it does works, right? Transaction submitted, and my transaction is complete, right? So now that my transaction is complete, all I have to do is here close my extension. Notice that the 1,000 came out of my balance, and let's, for example, scroll down here, refresh my orders, and now you can see that my new order for the next 28 days was just added, right? So then I'm going to have $1,240 come in 28 days. And if you do share this with your friends, I don't know exactly how much all of the commissions are, but you do get paid on 17 different levels depending on the fact that you are having this. You have to have at least $100 to be able to earn on the first generation, and then I believe it's over $1,700 to get all 17 generations, right? But here's the thing, here's the key. I don't know all of the percentages that you earn here, but you do earn 20% out of any person that you personally sponsor into this, right? And you're going to earn 20% of whatever the profit is for that person, and you get paid that instantly. That is 20% of 240. So my sponsor, the person that shared this with me, he's getting 20% of $240, which if I pull up my calculator really quick, guys, $240 times 20% equals $48 that my sponsor just earned in commissions that he will get paid right now, like immediately as soon as I click on that button. So that person, you don't have to wait for the 28 days to earn these commissions, and then he could go ahead and use those same commissions to actually putting more orders in here and have more orders running. Now, here's the thing, guys. What I would suggest for you to do is, again, Uh, Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but what I'm doing personally is I'm trying to replace what I used to make as an Uber driver with this. So I used to get paid about $4,800 every single month from Uber, right? So if I were to want to replace my income from Uber, I need to have at least $20,000 in circulation here in order for me to be able to generate this, like replace what I used to be making with Uber, right? So again, I do have a long way to go, and then that's the key. The key is to utilize the compounding aspect of this and continue growing my money, because after 28 days, when I get paid my 1240, if I were to get that 1240, right? And I will send it again for another 28 days. Look at this. Now I'm getting 1537. And if I get that 1537 and then send it for another 28 days, now I got $1,900. And that's basically what I've been doing for the last few months with all of these orders. And then I keep compounding and just growing my money, right? So just to give you an idea of what is possible with this, I pull up a compounding calculator, right? So let me just close this ad. And if I were to get this $1,000, right, that I put in and I keep compounding it for the next 3 years, and if I were to make it my mission to add another $500 every single month to what I'm doing already and continue compounding it, if I were to be consistent and dedicated to keep this going, I will be generating about $7.1 million for the next 3 years. That's 36 months of me being disciplined and continue compounding. So the sky is the limit. Again, you set up your own goal. You do whatever you want to do with this. You could start with $10 if you want to. You could start with $100 if you want to. Again, it's up to you. But remember, if you are going to be sharing this with other people, at least put in $100 for you to start. So go ahead and grab that link from the description. If this video was sent to you from somebody else, please go ahead and reach out to the person who sent you that video and ask them for that link so that you can go ahead and start your decentralized platform, your liquidity pool with BitNest. So with that said, you already know, Juan Martinez signing off. Boom, Team Empire. Let's get it.